If you're at all worried about the DeepSeek AI taking over everything, or possibly TikTok taking over planes or hacking your Wi-Fi.
If I have a TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network? Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
You might be worried to know that back in December of last year, Chinese hackers targeted the U.S. Committee of Foreign Investment in the U.S., or the CFIUS, and also later hacked parts of the U.S. Treasury, which is just awesome. Yay! Woo! The organization supposedly responsible for a lot of these hacks is known as Salt Typhoon, and they're responsible for possibly even other attacks on the U.S. government. Now, why is this video titled I Hate Elon Musk? Well, under the Trump administration, Elon has managed to buy himself into the American government, and if you think that's a political statement, I'm sorry, you're a little fucking retarded. Elon has created Doge, like the dog.
Did I really just forget that melody?
I love when billionaires take control of the government and use shitty memes from like 2010. Dude, Shiba fucking Inu, dude. I know a dude who used to smoke meth and pills who bought a Shiba Inu. I don't know what happened to the dog. I just wanted to say that. Basically, what Doge is a temporary advisory agency to the US government, formerly known as the United States Digital Service. Doge is not a budgeted part of the United States government, and thank fucking God, is not a federal executive department. So no, the meme from 2010 is not going to be taking over any of your finances or doing anything in the government besides advising people anytime soon. I will agree with the mission statement that Doge's stated purpose is to reduce wasteful and fraudulent federal spending and eliminate excessive regulations. Not really sure about the excessive regulations thing, but eliminating wasteful spending and fraudulent spending sounds like a pretty cool thing, so I'm not gonna dog on him there, okay? As much as I don't like Elon Musk and as much as I'm shitting on the dog meme from 2010 being a actual thing in the government now, you know, if they accomplish their goal in eliminating all this wasteful spending, I'd like a little bit of my tax money back. Wouldn't be too bad, I'm gonna be honest. But what the fuck does that have to do with Elon Musk? Well, the most important thing here to know is that Doge has access to sensitive, personally identifiable information such as Social Security and Medicare. Yeah, you see where this is going? You see where this is going? Okay. Essentially, if we read up on this article here, the civil servants who oversee the OPM's information technology services were then instructed to provide access to Musk's associates, according to the OPM staffers who spoke to Muskwatch. One of the OPM staffers received an email from the agency's new leadership instructing them to give Musk's team access to the system as an admin user and code, read, and write permissions. They have access to the code itself, which means they can make updates to anything they want, the staffer explained. Hey, a foreign national is being installed into the US government. That's cool. Anyway, all this means is that the US government has given Elon Musk and his associates, pretty much anyone who Elon wants to hire, we'll get into that later, access to the details of the Treasury. You know, he has access to my information, your information if you're in the US. And in terms of cybersecurity, this is worse than the Chinese hacks that I told you earlier. Now, although Elon is a US citizen, like I've said previously, he's still a foreign national from South Africa and has no credibility in tech.
But he's clearly never used the traceroute command before. This isn't what the output would be. This isn't how you'd invoke it. Like, is woke mind virus a file? Or maybe it's a directory? This isn't how you would delete it. It's just, it doesn't work as a joke.
Banking, or politics. In important positions that would have access to these details, no individual is given access to all of it. Obviously spread between multiple people. That way one person can't just get a little upset one day and leak everyone's information or give it to other countries. Even if they have access to that information, they are heavily vetted and you have to go through such a long process just to get credentials in order to access this information. Kind of a serious thing that you'd need serious security credentials to do. Right? Let's say you love Elon Musk. Let's say your Cybertruck hasn't run over 6 children using Tesla's autopilot already. Right? The people helping Elon with the takeover of the government essentially are 6 engineers with, quote, little to no government experience and are now playing critical roles in Musk's so-called Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, tasked by executive order with modernizing federal technology and software to maximize government efficiency and productivity. The engineers all hold nebulous job titles within DOGE, and at least one appears to be working as a volunteer. Guy's not even getting paid. That's some crazy ass dick riding, dude. You must love South Africa. Now, the article that I just mentioned also gives full names and details regarding these people. These people are like 19 to 24. These are the people handling really sensitive internal information about the citizens of America. Just ask yourself, would you feel comfortable with me handling your information? I don't think you would, and I wouldn't trust myself or any of my friends or even people 3 years older than me with sensitive information regarding all of the American citizens. Now, these people are Akash Baba, Edward Korestein, Luke Farter, Gatir Cole Killian, Gavin Kleiger, and Ethan Chautron. Like I just read to you, the article that I quoted has released all of the information and names of these individuals, which if you're working with a company that's working with the government and has access to everyone's personal details, I believe you should be able to have your name out there and have people look into you, because if you're handling the information regarding my money, and I believe I should be able to know who you are. I don't think that's a really charged political statement. I don't know. In wake of having all of their information released to the public, these people have decided to try and scrub their names completely from everywhere, like LinkedIn, any possible place that you could find them. They just don't want their names out there. And that's really cool. I'm really glad that we're hiring shady ass people who don't want us knowing who they are in the government to look at all of our financial details. Thank you. I'm glad we're doing that. That's great. That's awesome. The layer of mystery, like Playboy Cardi mystery, not talking to your child for 3 years mystery that we're having, the people that have all access, all knowing access to everyone's information, really adds a layer of uncertainty regarding the whole Doge program and even Elon's position in the government at all. Again, these people who haven't been vetted or properly registered to work with the federal US government are trying to actively influence the US Treasury and have access to some of the most sensitive information you can have about US citizens. This isn't just bad OPSEC, this is a threat to quite literally every American citizen, and we're just letting it happen. Not only is there backlash from the public, as there should be, again, nobody except a true dick rider for Elon. I don't know, maybe you have a Tesla dildo that you keep in your fucking Cybertruck if you genuinely think this isn't a fucking issue. Hopefully, Jesus Christ, the South African national, Elon Musk, could face legal repercussions for this, being cited in several lawsuits in Washington, D.C., such as this one that alleges that Elon, quote, has launched a sweeping campaign to access highly sensitive information systems and dismantle and restructure multiple federal agencies unilaterally. The lawsuit also alleges that Elon is coming for other institutions like the DOL or the Department of Labor. To any U.S. citizen, right? It doesn't matter if you're on the left, if you're on the right. Okay, it doesn't matter if you watch Hassan Piker.
So you said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
Yeah.
Or Alex Jones.
And let me tell you, I've been taken up to the third heaven. I've been jacked into the big plan. I've seen it. I can't even compute all of it. It's so fantastical.
You should be taking this very seriously and genuinely questioning what the hell Elon Musk is doing, giving 19 to 24-year-olds access to your personal information, sensitive ass information that who knows what possibly they could do on their little thug shaker Discord again. Remember when that happened? Well, imagine someone actually having way more sensitive information about you. Yeah, you know those old dark web leaks that you keep hearing about? Maybe it won't even happen on the dark web. Maybe a 19-year-old is going to leave his gooning laptop open for too long with federal information on it. Who fucking knows? Elon is straight up trying to do some Dr. Doom level cartoon supervillain type moves, getting a shit ton of power in a short amount of time using only money and his connections in the government. Now, again, Doge isn't federally funded, so don't worry as of now. Who fucking knows what'll happen in the future? Your tax dollars aren't going to Doge or Elon. However, if Elon does eventually take control of these other agencies like he's going to do, that's it's kind of bad. If you think this is a political issue, you're a little bit dumb in the head. I'm sorry. You're a liberal. You're a liberal who hates on Elon. 12 gauge semi-automatic AR-15 style shotgun. This is more than that. This is not a political thing. This is an everyone issue. It doesn't matter what side you're on. It doesn't matter if you like my 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun or you don't. It's just an issue. I don't want the South African national hiring 19-year-olds to look at all of my bank statements. Thanks. But yeah, I don't like this. You shouldn't either. Doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't care. Bye.